Today in Minecraft Hardcore, I will be exploring the Pale Gardens biome, gathering resources so I can build a base for my nether portal. So before we go looking for the Pale Garden biome, first of all I want to do some preparations. First we're going to place down our ender chest and grab 2 shulker shells. Now I'm going to make some wooden planks so I can make a chest. And now we can make a shulker box. Now I'm going to grab a piece of bone meal and also a ink sac. Now we're going to create some black dye. Oh, there's an emerald in here. And a skeleton. Oh, now we must create some white dye. And now we can create some grey dye. So basically, I want to dye this shulker box grey. And basically, this shulker box is going to be where I store all of the blocks I get from the Pale Garden biome. Because I do want to gather quite a bit of wood, saplings, and stuff like that. Also, I'm pretty sure in between episodes, I added respiration to my helmet. I was meant to add that clip into the last video, but I kind of forgot. I also tried to get feather falling again and still didn't get any luck, unfortunately. I don't know what it is. I cannot get feather falling off an enchantment table. I might have to get off a villager at some point. Oh my goodness, my bow is not looking good on durability. I think I'm going to grab some string out and create another bow. I also want to grab this barrel from this chest and put it up here just because my sort of random things barrel where I store just like random items is full. Let's move the item frame up here and perfect. To save more space, I probably could take these nuggets out and turn them into gold and iron ingots. And I'll just put the rest in here. I just realized my anvil is actually in the end and I cannot be bothered to fly all the way to the stronghold. So let's hope I don't need my bow. Now, because the Pale Garden is a new biome, which Mojang recently added, I will have to fly pretty far away to find new chunks so I can actually find one. So I'm going to head into the nether here. Oh, hello, boat chicken and boat pig. I must go on a mission now. Basically, I'm going to head on top of the nether roof, and in my ender chest, I have enough resources to make a portal. I'm basically now going to fly for like a few thousand blocks, and hopefully, when I place down a nether portal, I should be in new chunks. Alright, I have flown pretty far. Now let's place down a nether portal. Ah, here we go. We didn't actually spawn in the cave for once. Let's have a little explore and see if we can find a Pale Garden biome. Oh my goodness me, I found a trail ruins. Oh my goodness, in the last series, I had a blooming annoying job trying to find one of these. Well, I don't need one of these in today's video, so goodbye, trail ruins. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It didn't even take me that long, but here we've got the Pale Gardens biome. It ain't a very big one, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get all the resources we need. So what a coincidence, it's actually becoming night, and at night the creeking does spawn, and I kind of wanted the creeking to spawn because I do want some of the new sort of like orangey sort of like ore you can get. Sorry, I kind of forgot the name of the ores or the items just because I haven't really looked too much into this update. But here we go. Whoa, I thought mobs weren't supposed to spawn in this biome, only the creeking. Hey, you're illegal. Oh my god, here we go. So basically how the creeking works, if you look at it, it won't attack you. If I turn my back, it will attack me. Wait, there's another creeking over there as well? Oh my goodness. So because I'm looking at it in like F5 mode, it won't attack me, I don't think. But if I press F5 again, would it attack me? Hey, why are you not attacking me? Okay, how about now? What? Hey, you shouldn't be in this biome. Okay, for some reason, the creeking ain't attacking me anymore. Oh, there's another one. Ah, now he's attacking me. Okay, they don't do that much damage, do they? But basically, how these creekings work, if I attack them, they don't actually die unless I remove their sort of hearts. So basically, where's the hearts? There's a heart here. Oh, that's not a heart. Basically, when you attack them, these things sort of spawn in the trees. So basically, if I just keep whacking them, the ores will keep spawning. And apparently the zombies as well. Hey. Give me ores. Yes, thanks for the ores. Hey, guys. Actually, no. Before this update was released, I saw some footage where somebody was in iron armor, and these guys weren't doing that much damage. I'm not sure if they do more damage now. I am in full prop 4. They're not really doing much, are they? No. So these things are very weak. Oh, there's so much ore now. Hey, gimme. This is the way I die, guys, in hardcore. I die to a creeking, imagine. Alright, chill, guys, chill. I don't know where their hearts are. I do want a couple of their hearts. Do I have silk touch on this pickaxe? On this axe, sorry, I do. So I kind of want one of their hearts. Yes. Give me stuff. What is this ore called? Oh, resin. Okay, so I think I do hear one of the creaking hearts. Maybe they're in the trees, maybe? If I go up, ow. Maybe if I go up this tree here, I might be able to find a heart. Good job I bought some blocks. All right, let's see. Ah, no. Oh, we got a sapling. Alright, they're pretty fast. Okay, all the mobs are coming in this biome, apparently. I thought they're not supposed to spawn in this biome. There's so many zombies, man. Whoa! Guys, where are your hearts? I wonder if they can leave their biome. Okay, they can. So let's start mining these trees. Oh, here we go. There it is. Here is a creaking heart. So can I silk touch this? Oh, I can. So if it becomes daytime or if you destroy their hearts, they will just die. Hey, I'm going to find your heart too, buddy. Right, these guys are kind of annoying, so I'm going to get a little bit more resin by attacking these guys, and then I'm going to sleep because these guys are getting on my nerves a little bit. Hey, zombie. Yeah, me and this creaking are having a little bit of playtime, so can you just, yep, stay there. Yep, my screaming edge will eventually kill you. Oh, yep. Well, I can hear his heart. I kind of want to find it. So we're going to fly on top of these trees here. It's actually becoming morning anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I don't find it or not. I think it's in this tree, actually. Oh, dang it. Oh, there it is. And the Kraken should be dead. Yeah, he definitely is. Let me just start mining these trees. Honestly, this is a cool update. It's nothing crazy. The music they added in this update, obviously I have music off because I edit my own music in the videos. But, hey, what are you doing? The music basically is a little bit too crazy for Minecraft. Make sure to go listen to the music. It's kind of cool, but it's a little bit too crazy for Minecraft. It should be a bit more creepy or eerie in this biome, in my opinion. And all the tracks they've added in this update are kind of the same. Can you guys please leave me alone? They're kind of like the same sort of song, mixed differently, in my opinion. It's really weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Can you just leave me alone, zombies? You're no match for me. I think it's time to get the old shulker box out, so we can actually start storing some of this stuff. Ah, grey moss. Beautiful. Well, not beautiful, kind of dull, but still, I'm gonna get some. Hey, definitely gonna get some of these vines here. Give me. While I am mining these trees, let me know in the comments what you think about this update. I think it's pretty cool. It's not anything too crazy, but it's a kind of a cool, small, like, winter update. It's pretty cool. I do want to make sure I get some saplings, just because if I run out of wood or leaves or anything, I can just regrow the trees. And using a fortune-free hoe is getting me quite a few saplings. I think using fortune-free increases the chance of you getting saplings. You would think so, right? Let me know in the comments. I also want to gather some leaves as well, just in case I want to use them for building. And there my shares go. Oh my god, I found a mushroom island. These are super, super rare. Hello, my mushroom friends. Why is there so many in this one corner? Well, bye guys. Unfortunately, my elytra is looking quite low on durability, so I kind of want to quickly repair it by killing mobs. Oh. That'll do for now. Oh, a snow fox family. Hey guys. Oh my god, that is a lot of turtles. Oh my goodness me, that is a crazy looking mine shaft. Oh my. If you're wondering what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, I am making my way home. We got a ruined portal here. No, not chapel, unfortunately. But I'll take a piece of obsidian. Oh my god, this is the smallest cherry grove biome I've ever seen. One tree and a load of petals. Wow. Now we've got another ruined portal here. Gold block number 1. And gold block number 2. Hey, get back here, gold block. And hopefully no, not a chapel, but another piece of obsidian. It's time to repair my elytra again. Oh, monsters. That'll do for now. Finally, I am home. Hello, Mr. Pig. Right, let's close this door and also head to bed. And now this is how much resources I managed to gather in the Pale Garden biome. So if I need more wood or anything, I could just bone mill the saplings like I said earlier. We got a decent amount of resin and we got 2 creaking hearts. We got plenty of stuff to build with. So basically what I want to build is a little base for my nether portal. So I'm planning on like moving the portal over there and building like a kind of like barn sort of build out of the new blocks, and it's going to be kind of like a barn with like a massive pumpkin patch around the house. It's kind of like it kind of gives me Halloween vibes when I think about it in my head. I know it's a little bit late for Halloween, but when these new blocks came out, I felt inspired, and the first thing which came to my mind when I was thinking about building a base out of the blocks was kind of like a pumpkin farm or something like that. Hopefully the portal will take me to the same location. Hopefully it doesn't mess anything up. So I am going to go into a creative test world and try and figure out a rough design of what the house is going to look like.
One eternity later.
Alright, I have come up with a design. So first of all, I need to remove this little, like, hill here. But luckily, I've got a super fast shovel. I'm not going to completely remove this little hill, but just because I kind of like it and it is kind of, like, huge. So I think this is enough space to build or start building my little house. So it's time to start building the frame of the build. Alright, this is the outline of the house. This is how big it's going to be. The sun is setting, so let's head to bed. The doors are going to be right here. Now, the next step of the build is to add another layer, so it is 2 blocks tall. Now, I'm going to add 1 more layer. And perfect. Now, let's do something like this. Now, I'm going to remove this block, and then this block. And now, on this side, I'm going to remove 2 blocks, skip 1, remove 2 blocks, skip 1, and remove 2 blocks. And then I'm going to do the same here, and then the same on the other side. And perfect. Now, the row with all the windows on, or the holes, they're going to be windows, by the way. For this row here, all the way around the build, I'm going to strip all of the logs. I don't have a plan for the back of the house yet, but I will figure that out. And there we go, looking great so far. Where the doors are going to go, I want the logs to be this way up. I'll add the doors in later though. Now it's time to start working on the roof, so I'm going to make a load of pale oak stairs. Basically, I'm going to place a stair here, and then here, and oh my goodness, is your house now apparently, Mr. Horse? Well, I don't think so. That was kind of rude. Sorry, Mr. Horse. Now I'm going to place an upside down stair here. Now I must get onto this roof and place a pale oak log here. Now a stair, then an upside down one again, then another log, and then the same until we get to the top. Actually, if you're doing a roof like this, I would do like something like this and then do the same on the other side until you meet to the top. So you don't have one longer than the other because you need them to both meet at the top. So you can do something like this. And this is what the frame sort of is going to... Oh, whoa, hold up. That doesn't look quite right. There we go. That's how I want it to look. Now I must repeat the same design on the back. Now I'm going to bring these stairs all the way along until we hit the end, like this. Then we're going to do the same sort of thing with the pale oak logs until we hit the end. Basically, it's the same thing until we hit the top. Alright, I've almost made it to the top, but unfortunately, we have run out of wood, so it is time to start bow milling these trees. I don't know why it's not working. I really hope I don't have to travel back to a pale oak biome, or pale gardens biome, sorry, just to get more wood.
A few minutes later.
Oh, okay. I just did a bit of research, and pale oak trees are very similar to dark oak forest trees, where you have to place 4, and then you can grow one. How on earth did I not know that? Literally went in the biome the other day. What is wrong with me? Anyway, let's gather a load of this wood. I do wonder if the creaking hearts are actually renewable, and there is a slight chance when you bow mill a tree, you may get a creaking heart. I don't know if that's a thing. Let me know in the comments if it is a thing. But that would be a really, really cool thing, that if you planted a pale oak tree in a non-pale oak biome, there would be a tiny chance that you would get a creaking heart. I highly doubt it though. I'll give me more saplings tree. Well, I'm getting plenty of saplings. I won't have to head back to the pale gardens biome anytime soon. Or will I? Well, there is one item that I didn't find in that pale gardens biome I went in. Let me know in the comments what that item is before you find out later. Don't cheat. Don't skip on in the video. Let me know. And perfect. That is one side complete. Oh, look at all these juicy saplings. Yes. And that is the other side complete. Now you can sort of see what the roof is going to look like. Now I'm going to craft a load of pale oak bark blocks. Off camera a while ago, I did gather some shroom lights just in case I would need them in the future. And yes, I actually now need them. Basically, I'm going to do like a little pattern. So I'm going to place a load of pale bark oak blocks down. Then I'm going to place a load of shroom light down. Oh, this is what the pattern is going to look like. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is just to make the roof a little bit more pointy, we're just going to place some stairs like this. And perfect. And this is sort of what the roof is looking like so far. Not a bad design, but obviously it's going to look a lot better when it's finished. And basically this is meant to be for the interior, so there's some light, so no mobs will spawn in there. But now it's time to finish the roof off. Now temporarily, I'm going to fill the front of the roof with the pale moss blocks. Now I'm going to craft 10 pale oak fences. Oh, my inventory is full. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot you get more. Yeah, okay. I'm being stupid. Actually, because the windows windows are going to be fences as well. I'm probably going to need more than this anyway. Basically, I'm going to do something like this, and then the same on this side, and perfect. And then we're just going to place fences like this, and perfect. And this is the look I was sort of going with, but I'm still not completely done with this front part. I'm going to quickly grab some moss. Honestly, I love that I can open these chests through these stairs. It makes life a lot easier. Basically, to add a tiny bit more detail, I want to add a little bit of moss mixed in with the pale moss. Honestly, I think it's quite a cool effect. Just doing a few finishing touches, and yeah, I think that looks good. It's not too much, but not too little. Alright, I have done the same on the back. It's not the exact same on the back, because I did mix the moss around a little bit, but this roof is really starting to come together. In fact, I think the roof is actually done now. I might add some finishing touches later to it, but yeah, for now, the roof is pretty much done. I think it's time to work on the outside of the build, because that's looking a little bit boring right now. But I'm definitely going to need more fences, so let's make a load more. Basically, I'm going to fill all the holes in with fences, and perfect, looking good. Wait a second, I just realized I probably could access my bed through the wall as well, or through the stairs. Oh my god, I love my blooming house. For the next part of the build, I am going to need a decent amount of iron. So let's take 10 blocks of iron with me. So I'm going to need a load of chains. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a fence here and a fence here, and the same here, and then a chain, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool. And then I'm going to replace the grass block with a pale oak log like this, and the same here. Basically, I want to continue this design on all sides of this build. It won't be exactly the same, but it will be similar, as you can see, and basically, this makes the house look a little bit more creepy and also less boring on the sides. And there we go. Now let me do that on the other side. Here we go. So I'm not going to do it on the back because I think I have a plan for the back. So once I have done that sort of plan I might be able to mix this design in, but for now this is looking great. I really like how it's come out. Now the walls don't look so boring. The walls look very, very interesting. I really like this design. Now it's time to make the pale oak doors. I have 2 bark blocks left, so let's do something like this. And I kind of want to maybe add some of those carpets around the side of the build just because they have a cool effect. I'll show you what I mean in a sec, but anyway, let's put these doors down. Here we go. In fact, I kind of want to put the doors maybe in the inside a little bit. What I mean by that is like this. So they are more like that. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. Would it look better if I maybe did something like this, maybe? Yeah, it makes the entrance a little bit more unique, and it matches the bottom as well. So yeah, you know what? I kind of like that. It's time to sleep. Basically, what I mean about those carpets is if I place one down, these sort of like vines sort of attached to the blocks, as you can see. It's really, really awesome. So I kind of want it all the way around the side of the build. So if I place it here, as you can see, actually, basically what I had in my creative test world is if I place a carpet down, the vines would go on the doors, which would look really cool. But obviously, because the doors are too far away, it won't work. I want to keep the doors the same, so maybe in the inside, I might do something like this. Yeah, I kind of like that. But I can't open the doors now. Yeah, I could do something like that. There we go. Something like this in the inside. So I'm basically going to place carpets all the way around the side like this, just to add a little bit more color. And hopefully it looks good. For now, I'm going to leave the back. I will deal with the back later. And there we go. It looks really, really good. For now, we're going to leave the outside and we're going to start working on the interior. So to continue the build, I'm actually going to have to locate a dark oak forest. So I'm not only building... Oh my god, let's go. There's a pale oak forest. Oh my goodness, what? Like I was saying, I'm not going to only just build this build out of pale oak wood. I kind of want to add a few other resources in as well. But before we do that, I kind of want to find the item that I missed in the last biome, or I don't think I missed it. I don't think it actually was in the last biome. So basically, there we go. It's these flowers. Maybe they were in the biome. I just forgot about them and didn't look for them. That is what happened. I kind of forgot they existed. Basically, what happens is when it becomes night, they sort of bloom and they look awesome. So we're going to grab these and hopefully they will bloom when I place them down at home. So yeah, let's grab just a few of them, not too many. And perfect. I think 5 will be enough. Nah, let's grab 6. Anyway, let's start cutting down some dark oak trees. If you find a dark oak forest, you're most likely going to find one of these because they look very similar, don't they? The dark oak forests and the pale oak forests. We're not going to need too much. We're only going to need a little bit, so we're only going to cut down one tree. Man, this is a very nice area, actually. We've got this nice little mountain here, a pale oak forest, a dark oak forest, a mega taiga biome here. This is a really, really nice area. So basically, my plan with the dark oak wood is I'm going to use it to make the second floor. So the bottom sort of level, I want it to be like a sort of test, sort of lab or something. I'm going to make like a test lab, pretending that, you know, I'm doing research on the like the creaking hearts and stuff like that. But then on the top floor, I might have some storage chests, and I will be putting my nether portal up there. So, basically, first of all, I am going to place the dark oak logs like this. And perfect. And the same here. And then on this side, and the same on the other side. Oh, I'm out of dark oak wood. You cannot be serious, right? This does not look like much, but it is. Do I really have to go back? Nah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to improvise. I am going to mix in a little bit of oak wood. And hopefully, it looks good. Maybe it's like, you know, the wood has aged a little bit, so it's changed color. Hopefully, it looks good. If not, I'll just have to go back to the biome. All right, it ain't looking too bad, actually. It's looking pretty good. I always figured out stripping all of the logs, but I'm not sure if that will ruin it a little bit. I'm not sure. I kind of prefer it not stripped, so I'm just going to replace them back. Now I'm going to need a load of oak trapdoors. Oh god. I probably don't have enough wood for this. Basically, my plan is to do something like this. That is one part complete. Now I have to fill in these gaps with trapdoors as well. Unfortunately, I haven't got enough, but oh my god, that was so satisfying. I just had enough to finish this section. But as I was saying, I don't think I'm going to need that much more to finish this, which is good. So let's start chopping. Ow.
A few minutes later.
Oh, I already had some trapdoors in this chest. It wouldn't have been enough, but it would have definitely helped. And perfect. Looking good. I like how this has turned out. Now I'm going to take down all of the nether portals around the area. I have 3 around the area. So let's take down portal number 1, portal number 2, and finally portal number 3. And perfect. Quickly, I want to show you what the flower looks like when it blooms. If I place it down, it should bloom? Interesting. It isn't for some reason. Do I have to have it placed down in the day, then it will bloom at night? I can't just place it down like this. Interesting. I'll do some more experimenting next night, I guess. If not, I kind of want some of those blooming flowers, so I'll have to travel back to another pale oak biome. I'm just going to place these down and see what happens next time it becomes night. Hopefully there is no monsters in my house here. No, it doesn't look like it. Now you're probably wondering how on earth am I going to get up here? There's no ladder or anything. Well, I want to make it wind charge accessible only. So let's wind charge ourselves up. And perfect. Looking pretty good up here. So I want to place the portal roughly in the middle. Okay, this is sort of the middle here. I think I'm just going to place it here. And perfect. And now let's light it and see if it takes me to the same place. And yes. So far, so good. What the hell? Well, we have a nether horse now. Guys, you have a new friend. Anyway, let's see if it takes me to the same place now. Yes! Oh my god! It doesn't take me to the woods anymore. Oh my god. I will decorate up here soon enough. I kind of want to smooth the walls off a little bit. For now, we're just going to leave it. Oh, I really take full damage. Now it's time to work on the interior of the build. So, we're going to start off with the bottom level. First of all, I'm going to need 2 observers. And perfect. I kind of want to take this gold nugget out and put a blast furnace in just because I am now going to store the nuggets in here. It makes more sense. And yes, they have started to bloom. That is really, really awesome. Nice. So if they do bloom, you just have to place them down in the day and then they will bloom at night. The next item I'm going to need is a copper bulb or light, whatever it's called. So let's grab this copper out. And I'm going to need 3 copper blocks, a piece of redstone, and a blaze rod. And perfect. That was lucky. That was my last blaze rod. And also, let's sleep. I'm going to quickly bone meal another tree. Oh wait, I forgot you have to do this. How did I almost forget? Now let's grab a load of wood. Oh my god. What happened to your friend? The other white horse? Oh, I don't know what happened. I think he's in the nether. Let's run, guys. Let's run. Anyway, enough playing around. Basically, what's gonna happen is... Oh, I just realized it's probably better off me building the other thing I was gonna build in here first. I'm going to need a load of glass, so let's smelt some sand up. Also going to need some grey dye. I think I have a little bit in here, yes, but I think I'm going to need more than that. So sorry, squids, but you are on the menu. Perfect. More grey dye. Now let's make some grey dye. First of all, I'm going to place 3 glass blocks like this. Now I'm going to place a stair like this and a stair like this. And finally, one more stair like this. Now I'm going to place 3 more glass blocks down here. And then, yeah, we're going to need a few more. And perfect. Now I'm going to place a piece of dark oak wood here and here. And then the same on the other side. Now we're going to strip these, as you can see. Now I'm going to place a stair like this and like this. Now I'm going to put a copper door down. And then I'm going to place a stair like this. And perfect. We'll work on the interior a little later. Now let's build the other thing I was going to build. First of all, I'm going to place a dark oak stair like this. And then like this. Now let's place a pale oak block like this, and then like this. I am going to put a creaking heart here eventually, but I'm going to do that later. Now I'm going to place a copper bulb here. Let's place a temporary block here quickly. Now I'm going to place a stair like this, and then like that. Now let's place a observer here and then here. And now this is always working, as you can see. So this is kind of like a little research table. But unfortunately, I'm going to need some spruce trapdoors. And I'm going to need more dark oak wood. So I will have to go to a spruce biome at some point. But for now, let's do as much as we can. So let's make some dark oak signs and place one here and one here. Is it just me, but this is lagging my game a little bit? Oh, I hope not. I think I'm going to place one here as well. That looks kind of cool. And let's place one more here. And I also placed one here as well. I kind of want to place a load in the inside as well. I don't have enough wood at the moment. So it's like the windows are barred off so no one can look because like we're doing some illegal experiments or something. That could be kind of a cool effect. Not sure if I'll do that yet though. Excuse me, Mr. Zombie, do you mind? I'm trying to build over here. Right, I'm going to start working on the interior here. So, first of all, I want to try and make a little tree. So, creaking hut will go right here. But for now, let's just make it a full tree. I think I'm going to place a stair here. I was just going to make it kind of like a tree. Like a little custom, fake little tree. I think that would be kind of cool. Let's place a pale oak block there and sort of do the same sort of thing like this. There we go. So it's kind of like a little tree. I kind of like that. So it's like I'm experimenting on the creaking. I think that's kind of cool. And I kind of want the floor to be like sort of like grass mixed in with some moss like this or some pale moss. So it's like corrupting the ground a little bit. I think that's a cool idea. And there we go. I think that's good enough. Now I'm going to add some carpets down like this, just to add some more life to the room. Oh, we can go on glass as well. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. And then my favorite inclusion, let's add some flowers. We're only going to add 2 in the room. And finally, let's add maybe some vines. They should grow down, but I'm just going to like force them a little bit. Let's put one here like this. I don't want too many, so I'm just going to place one more like that. So yeah, this is sort of what I want to go with. It's nothing too crazy here, but I think that looks like a good little test area. I do kind of want to replace this grass here, though. So I'm probably going to do something like this, as you can see. This whole floor will not be grass. I will do all that later. And then maybe I can add some carpets like this. There we go. I kind of like how that looks. Yeah, maybe add some carpets all the way around the room like this. And perfect, like little borders. I kind of like that. And then we can put like a moss block in there. That's pretty cool. I like how this is looking so far. For final finishing touch, I want to make to the machine before I have to go and get some spruce wood so I can make the trapdoors. Is I kind of want to make a comparator and do something like this maybe, and put a lever down, and when I flick it, the lights will be on. I think that's kind of cool. It kind of looks like the machine is doing something. I don't know what it's doing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like detecting life form or something. I don't know. I don't know, but it's a cool machine. I kind of like, you know, the creativity which has gone into this room. But now it's time to go and find a spruce biome. If I fly in this direction, I think I'll hit the mega tiger I found earlier. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it back to this beautiful area we found earlier. So basically my plan is to grab some spruce wood. Unfortunately, it is becoming night and I don't have a bed with me, so hopefully we don't get impaled by mobs. Oh my god, there's a forest fire. Before we get swarmed by mobs, let's just grab a little bit of wood. I'll just cut down this one mega tiger tree. And we're almost finished. I quickly want to head into this Pale Gardens biome to get one more Creaking Heart. I do hear it. There we go. So where is your... What the hell? Leave me alone, skeleton. And you leave me alone too. Now, where is your heart? So I'm pretty sure the easiest way to find their hearts is if they're close to their hearts. I'm pretty sure there'll be some orange particles. Maybe if I hit them, I don't know. Yeah, you can see some orange particles. I think it's when you hit them. Okay, so when you hit them, there'll be particles pointing towards the tree. So it's looking like it is this tree right here. You can also hear it heart beating as well. And there we go. Let's grab it. By creaking. There we go. That's his dying sound, I guess. Time to head home. Sweet home. Why I never. This is not your house, Mr. Skeleton. How blimming rude, man. I quickly want to make 2 observers. And yes, I know my house is rusting away or oxidizing, whatever you want to call it. But that's what happens, man. Am I going to fix it? No, I want to see my house turn completely green before the end of the series. Anyway, I'm going to grab 1 copper bulb, and I kind of want to replace this block here with another one of these flashing lights, just to make the machine more, I don't know, machiney, if that's the word. So let's remove the stair. Gonna make my game lag even more, but who cares? Anyway, let's dig out a few blocks here. So if I place an observer like this, and then I dig my way out of here, and perfect. Obviously, I want to block this hole up so there's no monsters spawning underneath my base, because that would not be ideal. And now, if I place an observer like this, and then place a block here, there we go. Now I can place the stair back, and the sign. Now it's time to make those spruce trapdoors. Basically, I'm going to place a trapdoor here, a trapdoor here. This block is going to eventually be a Creaking Heart, but for now, I'll keep it as a dirt block, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to place the final trapdoor here. I kind of want to try something, so I'm going to make some pale oak signs, and maybe instead of the dark oak signs here, maybe I replace them as pale oak signs? Does that look better? No, I don't think it does. But I do think some oak signs maybe might work. Let's have a little look. And yeah, you know what? I kind of think they add a little bit more color to the machine. So I am going to keep them. Now, I think I am going to do these little barricades, which I'm going to put on the windows. But instead, I think I want to put them on the outside. Or maybe I don't have the barricades. If I am going to have window blockers, maybe it should be pale oak signs. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks, honestly. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'll finish covering the rest of the windows later, but for now, I kind of want to build maybe like a little table here on this side of the room. So, let me figure out a design. You know what? Let's just wing it. Let's see what comes out. So, I'm going to place a stair like this. No, sorry, not like that, but like this. No, I can't. What the hell? Maybe I need to place a temporary block here and then place it like this. There we go. That's more like it. And the same like this. And maybe we place a trapdoor here and here, and then maybe I place a dark oak sign here and here. Then I place a spruce one here and then also here. Interesting, that kind of looks like a decent looking table. And I kind of like the vines sort of corrupting the table here as well, or whatever you want to call them. That's looking pretty good. Just to add a little bit more color, let's add some stone brick slabs underneath, and perfect. I think that looks pretty decent. I'm going to quickly smelt some clay balls so I can get some bricks, so I can make a couple of flower pots. I'm also going to need 3 bits of sugarcane, so I can make some paper. Now I'm going to place an item frame here, and put some paper in the item frame, so it looks like there's maybe like a hidden message underneath the table. Now I'm going to place a flower pot here, and then here, a item frame here, and a bit of paper in it like this. Like somebody is writing some notes about the Creaking Heart. Or right now about this piece of dirt. In the flower pots, I want to put the new flower, and at night time it should bloom. I think I'm going to grab some resin and figure out how you use this stuff. So I'm pretty sure you can make blocks. I do want to make one of the new blocks. So I guess let's take it to the stone cutter and see what I can do. Interesting, maybe you can't use a stone cutter. Actually, I don't think this stuff is stone, so it wouldn't make much sense. So yeah, you can make a block of resin with 9 pieces, okay? I'm pretty sure you can make different resin blocks, like resin bricks, and a block of resin with a face on it or something, but I don't know how to make that.
A few moments later.
Oh, okay, I just watched a video. I feel kind of stupid. You basically smelt the resin clumps into resin bricks, and then you can put them into a stone cutter. I wonder if you can turn resin blocks back into resin. Oh, perfect, you can. So I'm going to smelt a little bit of resin up. Now I can make resin bricks. And if I take it to the stone cutter, now I can make, a chiseled resin brick. Interesting. So it's got a picture of the Kraken's face on it. I like that. I really like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an item frame here and the chiseled resin brick block, whatever you want to call it, right here, and a piece of resin here. So it's like I'm doing some like tests on it or something, and I made this block. I kind of like how this is looking. I really, really do. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to do a few more little details, and I will be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have done some awesome work off camera. So the first thing I want to show you is I have finished putting all of the window sort of blockers on the windows or fences, whatever you want to call them. And as you can see, I have added a little like lantern sort of structure on the front of the build. And I think it looks absolutely awesome. Now, when we go inside, I have been hard at work. So I put some lanterns here. I also put some lanterns here. And I have made this. So this meant to be similar to this. A little sort of like enclosure or a testing enclosure basically for the Kraken. And I like how this has come out. As you can see, the walls look pretty cool. But this will be a Kraken heart at some point. That is why I wanted to get a third Kraken heart earlier. These are some shackles. Like, for example, the Kraken spawned and maybe somebody was doing tests on him or something. Maybe someone was trying to farm his resin. Anyway, let's get out of here. Ow, ow, ow. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these trapdoors on here like this, so it looks like it's been boarded off where the glass is broken, for example. I think that is kind of cool. As you can see, I think that's a cool effect. You can sort of see what's going on, but like the glass is broken, so I had to barricade it. And I have made these cool little like chain sort of end rod sort of supports / lights, I guess. I think that is kind of cool. I really like how it's come out. This is not going to be grass. I actually kind of want to make some brick blocks. So let's start removing the glass, or grass, sorry. And let's start placing the bricks down. Really? Ow. I'm going to need some more clay blocks, so let's swim to the bottom of this river and grab some. We're not going to need too much more, I hope. Let's start smelting this up. And while I'm smelting up the clay, instead of using wind charges to get up to the nether portal section, I kind of want to go into here and then place some ladders. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work, is it? I think I need to find a better spot for the ladders. Ah, here. Perfect. Now we can get up here very easily. I can either go back down the ladder when I'm finished, or what I'm probably going to do is just open the trapdoor and fall down here. I was going to change the grass to like coarse dirt or something like that, but I kind of think the grass adds some needed color to this area. But honestly, guys, I am so proud of how this is looking. Like, honestly, I felt really inspired with this build. You know, using my imagination to make some like testing enclosures, testing machines. It is really, really coming together. It's time to finish this floor. Perfect. And now the bottom area is pretty much fully complete, other than me putting the Kraken hearts in. But I kind of want to do that when the build is fully complete. I do now want to start working on the top floor here. I was going to smooth these parts off, but I kind of feel like they look fine to me. Now, I kind of want to decorate this portal. So first of all, I'm going to place a dark oak sign here and here, and then a spruce one here, and then here, and then the same on this side. Then 2 spruce ones up here. Now let's do the same on this side. Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Oh, look, the flowers have bloomed. Now, I kind of want to place some pale oak slabs like this, and maybe a copper trapdoor like this. Yeah, I think that kind of works. Ow. Oh, I left the trapdoor open. And then I'll do the same on this side, but I am going to need another copper trapdoor. Now let's make some hanging shelves. Let's place down a few of these trapdoors. And here we go. We have a hanging shelf. And the same on this side. And I also want to do the same on this side. And these ones are slightly smaller, but still, they work. I also want to hang some barrels on the roof like this. So we're going to have one there. And I'm going to put 2 up here, as you can see. In this corner, I'm going to put a crafting table and a barrel. And then in this corner, I'm going to be doing the same, a crafting table. And then in this corner, exactly the same yet again, a barrel. Now it's time to figure out what I'm going to put on the shelves and in the barrels. Now on the first small shelf, I want to put the Ender Dragon egg here, looking pretty good. And then on this one, a jukebox, so I can play some music. Oh my god, that is loud. On top of this shelf, I want to put the Ender Dragon head, like this, looking pretty cool. On this one, I want to put an armor stand. For now, there's going to be no armor on it, but in the future, there will be. Then I want to put this here, as you can see, looking pretty cool. And then finally, another amethyst cluster here. So yeah, I think this is looking pretty good, honestly. I like this a lot. Jukebox for music, egg. I'm liking this a lot. Now let's do the barrels. So in this barrel here, I will store nether-related items. And perfect. In this barrel, I want to store all my quartz. And perfect. In this barrel, I will be storing redstone-related items. In this barrel, I will be storing music discs, so I can jam out on my jukebox. In fact, I'm going to move my music disc box closer to the jukebox. That would make a lot more sense. And then for my final box here, or barrel, it's going to be for overflow items. You know, like, for example, if one of my organized chests run out of space for, like, blocks or food, I don't know, I will store them in here. And you're probably wondering, why am I using a dragon breath bottle to represent that? Well, I'm kind of using a bit of imagination. The dragon breath bottle represents the magic permission bottle to let me store a load of random stuff in this chest. Because as you know, in this world, I have been quite organized with my chests. So honestly, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this interior is pretty much fully complete. And I am very proud of how it's come out. Like, oh my goodness me. I'm really proud of it, honestly. Really, really blimming am. Anyway, it's time to work on the exterior, the pumpkin farm. So, we're gonna need a load of pumpkins. Here we got some pumpkins. So, let's gather all of them up. And perfect. Oh, I missed one. Oh. I'm so close to home and my electric had to break. I was actually heading over to the stronghold, but I think I might have taken a wrong turn or something because I could not find it. So plan B is to sleep. And now I'm going to head to the nether, put my elytra in my offhand, and mine some quartz so I can get it repaired. But not fully, because I will be here until next Christmas. Actually, it's not taking as long as I thought it would. I don't think I'm going to need to head to the stronghold. Well, if you want to repair your elytra super quickly without using any XP farms, come to the nether and mine some quartz. I didn't think it would be this quick. Anyway, let's carry on grabbing pumpkins. Ah, look, I found a ruined portal and more pumpkins. Thanks for the gold block. And hopefully a notch apple. Nah. Man, I miss building out of cherry wood. I might build something out of cherry wood in this series at some point because it is such an awesome block. And also, I have found a pillager outpost. Hello, sir. What are you doing up here? Wonder what's in the chest. Oh my god, there is no way. And some dark oak wood. Lovely. And some more pumpkins. But honestly, these guys are going to be annoying. Let me gather the pumpkins, sirs. Fine, you asked for death. Hello, Mr. Allays. I must free you. And the same with you, Iron Golem. Make sure you kill these pillagers. Yes. Well, I have to go, Iron Golem. Good luck. I quickly want to gather some dark oak wood because I am going to need it. And perfect. I made sure to grab a lot extra this time, so there's no chance of me running out. So I want to build a fence around this house. Before I do that, I have to extend the grass a little bit. Hey, get out of the way, cow. Hey, why is all the animals getting in my way? Honestly, I think that will do. Now I think I'm going to need to shave off a little bit of this hill. Oh my god. I love this shovel. And there we go, I think that is good. Once all the grass is grown on the dirt, it will look a lot better. So I want the fence to be made out of dark oak wood and pale oak wood in a pattern like this. And perfect. Yes, this looks weird, but don't worry, because the next plan is in every single corner of this fence is going to be a custom pale oak tree. So let's do something like this. I kind of want the leaves to be a little bigger. And yeah, here we go. I think that looks pretty cool. And now this barrel isn't floating anymore. It actually looks like it's like a bee nest or something, which is really, really cool. Now it's time to make a few more. And perfect, ladies and gentlemen. So they are all slightly unique in their own little way, as you can see. This one here is more unique because it's got a barrel on it. And then I made this one even more unique because, as you can see, it is slightly taller. Now I kind of want to make some little lampposts, so I'm going to count 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place a fence. And then we're going to extend it one more block, and then do something like this. And then I will obviously put lanterns on these 2 pale oak fences. And then so on around the entire build. And you zombie, get away. Looks like we got some creepers lingering around. You are not going to blow up my awesome pale oak base. Oh, I thought that second blow would have killed him. Well, that's what I get for messing around with creepers. Anyway, as good as new. The sides are now complete other than the lanterns. I still need to put those on. I do want to put lampposts at the front, as you can see, and a couple at the back. Now I'm going to head over to this cave and place down a pale moss carpet and bone meal it? You can't, apparently. Interesting. I guess the only way to get more pale moss carpets is bone meal some pale moss. Hopefully 11 will be enough. Basically what I want to do is make a little walkway. Basically I'm going to place down some pale oak logs, then some pale oak carpets or moss carpets. And as you can see, we are left with something like this, which looks awesome. Now I want to place a composter here, and then the same on this side. Actually, I think 2 may be a bit too much, so let's remove this one and then this one. And I want to basically place a fence here, like this. Now I'm going to compost a load of leaves, so it looks like soil, as you can see. But anyway, I want to make some small trees, as you can see. I think they look pretty cool. Can you leave me alone, Mr. Spider? Oh my goodness, did I just fly underneath him? They do block the front of the house a little bit, which I don't really like, so I think I'm going to move them here. They still block a little bit of the house, but I feel like they look pretty good here. So I think so far this is looking really, really good. I do want to add a few more little details, especially adding the lanterns on the lampposts, and obviously to add the pumpkins in. And most importantly, I kind of want to work on the back of the house too, so I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be back once I have added those details. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have been hard at work. Before I show you what I have done, off camera, 2 pillager patrol spawned, and I got a bad omen 4 and 5 bottle. So this house or base, whatever you want to call it, this nether portal room, or I don't know, pumpkin farm or barn, whatever you want to call it, is 98% done, I think. There's still a few more things I need to do, but let me show you what I have done. So I basically made the entrance look a little bit more busy, as you can see, looking really, really awesome. And here we go. Basically there's a pile of pumpkins here, and here there is some carved pumpkins. As you can see, there is a jack-o'-lantern and just normal pumpkins. And as you can see, the floor is a mix between coarse dirt and grass, which looks awesome. On the trees, all of the trees, I put some of these vines, as you can see, or roots, whatever they're called. And as you can see, the pumpkin farm is slowly growing. I did help grow them a little bit with some bone meal, but they're still taking a bit of time to grow. I love that I added all the lanterns. It's quite expensive to make all those lanterns, but luckily I do have an iron farm. I also tried to make it look like the coarse dirt is spreading outside of the fences, as you can see. And my favorite detail is the back of the base. I'm not sure if it's my favorite detail, but it's definitely one of my favorites. So as you can see, this is supposed to be like a power generator. So you got like a little antenna at the top there. You got the lights flashing on and off, and just some like little wires. I'm pretending these are things hooked up, as you can see. And down here is my favorite detail. I've got the redstone down there. It looks like there's wires going into this block, and then the redstone is powering it all. It's really, really awesome. I really like how it came out. Now there's a few other little details I want to add. For example, I want to place a little bit of grass down like this. Put one here, one here, one here, definitely one here, and one here. It just adds a little bit more detail to the build. Also, there's something I want to change. I kind of want to remove this piece of resin and put a brush here. I think that makes a little bit more sense. It's like I made a resin block and then sort of carved it with my pickaxe to make this face, and then I used a brush to clean it. Also, as you can see, the lights are fully turquoise now, and that's because I'm pretty sure copper will oxidize faster if there's no other copper blocks connected to it, and that's why these oxidize so quickly. I also want to go down here and add a little bit of resin, just to add a bit of detail. There we go. Ow, that really, oh my goodness me, how on earth did I get in here? Actually, that's good, because I wanted to add something here as well. So let's add some to the blocks, as you can see here. Maybe add some up here. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can, a little bit. That definitely adds a lot more detail. Yeah, not too much, but not too little. Kind of made a little bit of a mistake. So how these creaking hearts work, pretend this dirt block is a creaking heart. Basically, you're supposed to put a block of pale oak wood, then the Creaking Heart, then another Pale Oak block. If you don't do that, it won't work. It won't spawn the Creaking. And as you can see in here, I haven't done it. And the same with down here as well. Basically, I'm going to head down here, and basically what I need to do, in fact, it might work because there is a stripped log there, but I kind of want to replace it with a normal one. It looks a little bit better. Oh, wait, no, I just realized this one's fine as well. There is 3 blocks here, so if I replace this block with a Creaking Heart, a Creaking should spawn somewhere. Hello? Hey, yeah, enjoy up there. Now, this tree definitely does need fixing. I could place a block at the bottom here, and it would work, but I kind of want the Creaking Heart to go here. So what I'm going to do is remove this block, and then remove this block, place this bark block like this, and now I can place a Creaking Heart. For some reason, it ain't working, though. Maybe because it's a bark block? Oh, there we go. It can't be a bark block. It has to be a normal Pale Oak log. Oh, my goodness. They're both up here. This is kind of like a haunted basement. I'm really hoping the one I put here spawns outside. I'm pretty sure in the next update, if you do name tag a Creaking, it will never despawn. So in the next update, if I try and trap a Creaking in here, maybe, it will never despawn. So I'm going to have one trapped in here. Because it's kind of annoying that every single one spawns up here. Actually, only 2 of them are up here. Oh, yeah, the other one's out here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you stay there, buddy. Any minute now, sir, you will disappear. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this place is 100% fully complete. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have spent a night trying to look for some zombie villagers so I can replace my villagers in my creeper farm. Or sorry, my iron farm, should I say. Unfortunately, I have been unsuccessful. As you know, I think a few episodes ago we got this one. But as you know, zombie villagers are quite rare. So fixing this iron farm will definitely not be a quick process. It'll probably be like an odd jobs thing. Each episode I try and make progress on fixing it. But at the moment, we have 1 zombie villager down. And when I do find some zombie villagers, there is some nice warm boats waiting for them. But luckily, we do have plenty of iron, so we don't need the iron farm yet. Alright, to end off the video, let's take a proper look at this house. And my goodness. Oh my goodness, the Creakins. Honestly, I am super proud of this. I know I keep saying it, but it is absolutely awesome. Definitely one of my favorite builds I have ever done. Let me know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, what you think of it. Hey, Mr. Creaking. Yeah, goodbye. But yeah, this is looking awesome. This turned out better than I could ever imagine, man. It is awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. Wow. All the details, everything. It's just beautiful. Hey, get out, man. This is not your house. Let's go inside quickly. Wow. This is awesome. I just love it. What a beautiful, beautiful place. I love this. I love these little holding cells or test enclosures, by the way. They're very, very awesome. Hopefully one day the Creaking might spawn in there, but I've got a feeling they're too crammed for the Creakins to spawn in there. But you never know, maybe one day they will. I wonder if the Creakins can go to the Nether. I don't think they can, though. Wow. This place is very, very dangerous at night, man. Wow. I can imagine going to the Nether in the day, then coming back in the night, then I'm just swimming attacked by a Creaking. Yeah, stay out the roof. Alright, it's probably time for me to go to bed. Everything's attacking me. Wait, how on earth did this zombie get in my house, man? What the hell? Hey, you're stopping me from sleeping. Die. There we go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to hit the subscribe button and that like button. And anyway, I'll catch you guys in another Minecraft Hardcore episode. Goodbye.